Yesterday there was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the Monday.
Hello, welcome back to Life of My Wife, and happy
Friday.
Yeah, but it's not morning.
No,
like we normally say.
2:24
Yeah.
in the PM.
Yeah.
Which would be afternoon for those of us in the States. Because everything's backward here, I'm just telling you.
Oh, she just took out some change from her purse, Canadian money. And she's like, and what is this one?
Follow me, people. In the U.S., even if you're not sure what coin and you're new to it, in giant print, it says 1 quarter, $1, one this, a dime. In big print, no, you have to hunt and peck in this little money for these little bitty things like this big, and blind eyes like mine can't even begin to see. She says it right there, and she takes the tip of her nail to point to it. Seriously, people. And then let's not even talk about the plastic money. Plastic. And Kel says, but they're different colors. We know what they are. I said, not all bills in the States are exactly the same. They're mostly green. But I can look at any bill and tell you, because it's got this big number in the corner. You know, this real big number that says 5. I know that's a 5. Although a 5 doesn't look like a 10, and a 10 doesn't look like a 20 or a 100. They look different. And ours are paper. They're not plastic.
Ours are made with plastic. Yeah.
I know. Polymer.
Yeah. Polymer plastic.
Plastic, y'all. It looks like toy money.
Yeah. Show them.
But seriously.
I don't have any bills on me, but you do.
The coins is like ridiculous. You have to have
you gotta
microscope. Because my blind old eyes, it ain't working. Look, it's a D for Dawn.
It was the inside of the D.
A D for Dawn.
Yeah, we were making wedding stuff. Anyways, she's gonna be the star tonight, because she's cooking a southern meal for us, and then Dorothy's bringing a Canadian dessert.
I know. Should we tell them what we're having?
Yeah.
We are having a sweet and spicy glazed meatloaf with homemade mac and cheese and some fried cabbage with bacon and onions.
So southern. So
and
southern.
some garlic bread. Yep, that's what we're having.
Yum, yum. So southern. So southern.
And I get to make it again on the other side of the country, too, so.
Yeah, we'll be having it.
Because her son-in-law wants it.
Yep, he does. He does.
Yep. Which is okay, because y'all know me and I love meatloaf. So.
And mac and cheese.
And mac and cheese is like, I'm a mac and cheese connoisseur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And I love pasta, but I don't crave it.
It's my favorite food on the planet.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it with white sauce or red sauce or cheese or garlic or butter, or it's pasta. You can put it in some salted water and hand it to me and I'm good. It's pasta. I love my pasta.
Our one grandson, Lloyd, he would only eat it with butter for the longest time.
I can't fault him there.
Yeah. He would only eat
y'all?
it.
I burned my finger, y'all. I don't know if you can see it. On the end of my finger, it's a blister. Can y'all see it?
You stuck it where it didn't belong.
I don't know if you can't see it. But I was making, Hannah, if you're watching this, I injured myself for you, and you better appreciate this.
But we can't show you what she injured it, because it's a wedding gift.
Yes, I can't show you. You'll have to wait till after the wedding. But anyway, I went to glue the strap on, and I hardly ever burn myself. I mean, those of y'all that know me, I craft all the time. And for whatever reason, my perception was off or something, and I went to put the rope down, and instead I put my finger directly into the puddle.
Yeah.
Went through 2 ice cubes before it stopped stinging. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't done that in forever.
Okay. Do you want to tell my dirty secret?
Which one?
About the craft room?
I'm going to get her a sign for her door that says, please do not clean my organized mess. I'll never be able to find anything. There is so much stuff in there. And I'm going, well, where is... Oh, she says, oh, it's in there. It's on that bottom tote underneath those 3 things. She knows where every single thing is. Yeah. And if you went in there and cleaned her room for her, she'd be lost.
Mm-hmm.
But you're assuming you have room to step inside the room.
Well, we did. It's just that I dug through it the other day.
I don't believe it.
I did.
And a woman has enough craft to outfit 4 different craft rooms, and all 4 crafters would have enough to do everything they need to do for a month or a year.
And you won't have to buy anything for a while, because I'm sending a bunch home with you.
Which Kevin is eternally grateful for.
Well, because I have multiples of everything. You didn't even look in the closet.
No. For those of you who may not know me, I'm just getting started on my crafting journey. I make wreaths, and usually I just go get what I need for that wreath. So I have a little bit extra, but not much. But I want to start doing a lot more. So I'm just starting where she's been building hers for years, which is why she has so much.
Yep.
She actually has a stash to be envied of.
That's one thing we need to do, is go to Dollar Tree and get you some wreath forms. Because you said you sometimes have a hard time.
We do have a hard time finding them.
And we always have lots.
Because there's so many crafters in that area, and like Dollar Tree puts them out, and the next day they're gone.
Yeah. So we'll have to get you a few here. For sure.
So, they had the pumpkin ones right before I left, but I didn't get any because I was leaving.
Well, we'll get you some. They have really neat star ones that would be really good for like 4th of July.
I do have one set of small stars, like 3 small ones.
Yeah. The ones are about like this.
Oh no, the ones I have are like this.
Oh.
They're little small ones.
Yeah. These
and
ones
they're cute, but
I don't know. These are like 10 or 12 inch.
So there you go.
So, all right. We'll bring you back when she's in the kitchen. She's going to start making videos again, too.
That's what she tells me. I'm supposed to be doing it on this trip, but I haven't picked up my phone other than to answer a couple of text messages.
As I always say to Brody, do you want me to make you a real Shih Tzu?
You could try. But I'm pretty sure I can outrun you. Just saying.
Today, for sure.
Pretty sure I could outrun you.
We have a storm rolling in.
Wait, and I finally, y'all, it's taken me 2 years. I finally got her to order herself a pair of Crocs.
Yes, you did?
Because I took mine off my feet and said, here, try them. And she went, oh, I like that. I said, duh.
Oh.
So then she picked one out and Kevin ordered
I know something that somebody would appreciate so much.
Okay.
If you were to say hi to Juanita.
I have not talked to Juanita in forever. Hi, Juanita. How are you, babe? And Allie, I know you're going to watch. I love you, too.
Yep.
And I did see your comments. I did.
Yep.
So, see, you get to see my face. Although, you could just call me anytime. Just saying.
Yep.
You can see my face anytime you wanted.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep. So, she's going in the kitchen. Cameras will be turned to her. And then, when Len and Dorothy come over, we'll turn the camera to the game table like we always do.
We'll have to see how they like their southern meal.
Oh, they'll love it. I'm sure they will. They're a meat and potatoes kind of, like basic kind of people. So, oh yeah, they'll love it.
It'll be fun for me to be back in the kitchen because
I know.
I don't get to cook as much
I know.
like I used to.
I know.
So it'll be fun to be back in the kitchen.
In my kitchen. And okay. Yes, my craft room is fully stocked beyond. So is my kitchen. Because my husband loves different...
He's a gadget guy like me.
Yes.
Like me. I'm a gadget girl. I like my gadgets.
Like, there's probably not a tool in the kitchen that you would not find. Like, he loves that
way.
Yeah. So, all right. We'll be back.
See ya. Hey, everybody. It's CG. How long has it been since y'all heard that? Anyway, we're going to start on supper. First thing we need to do is get this mac and cheese going. Because, well, it's going to get baked. And the meatloaf has to get baked. So we're going to do these in stages. But this needs time to rest. So the first thing I'm going to put in here. Now, I call this Cheaters mac and cheese. And it is on my channel somewhere. If you struggle making a white sauce, which I know a lot of people do, this is a way you can make a really good creamy mac and cheese without the white sauce. I often have to make it, so I call it Cheaters mac and cheese. Now, I will tell you, I'm going to be giving you American measurements because that's how my brain works. I will tell you, this is not exactly 1 pound of Velveeta. It is however many grams or kilos or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. And I threw the thing away, so I can't tell you, okay? So when I talk to you, I'm going to be giving you American measurements. I promise you.
Oh.
But basically, this is a pound of Velveeta. Roughly.
It is 1 pound.
This is a double batch. Let me tell you this up front. This is a double batch because I'm making enough for all of us for supper, the company coming over, but also for them to be able to take some home and have some leftovers. Okay, so this is a double batch. So at home, the only difference I'm doing here, at home I would be using just 3 pounds of Velveeta for this double batch, right? The Velveeta here, you guys, for y'all in the States, absolutely unfreaking real. I about lost it. Like, I looked it up on ours for Kev to show them. A 3 pound block of Velveeta in the States is $7.50, roughly. Okay, at Walmart. This was $5 for 1 pound, y'all.
No, that was 8 something.
Or 8 something.
Well, Canadian, yeah.
Canadian, but it came to like $5 US.
Yeah.
Series for 1 pound, you guys. So we're gonna do a little bit of substitute, so I can show you guys how y'all can make this without breaking the bank in Canada. So we're going to use the 1 pound block of Velveeta, and I'm going to put, in this case, this is a 16 ounce basically. It is 450 grams. I'll read it for y'all. It's basically, for this in the States, it's a 16 ounce cream cheese.
It's actually 0.992 pounds.
It's a tub of cream cheese, y'all. You can also use the block if you want to. If you're using the block, it'd be about 1.5 blocks. So I'm going to get it in here. And this really is an easy dump. It's really simple. So, cream cheese, Velveeta. I'm going to add 2 cans cream of chicken soup, 10 ounces or 284 milliliters. They actually put the ounces on here for me. Okay. So there you go for us. Isn't that nice of them? This is 1 can cream of bacon. Now, you're in the States. If you're doing a single batch, you would use 1 each. 1 cream. If you can't find cream of bacon, you can use cream of onion. You could use cream of celery. You can put cream of mushroom, but why would you want to ruin mac and cheese that way? Don't know. That's up to you. But we're going to use bacon. Kevin's giving me the look. Yes, mushrooms are disgusting.
I would use cream mushroom.
I know. I saw the look on your face. Most things Kevin and I agree on food-wise, though. There's not been a lot we differ on.
No.
You know, like fish is gross. We both know that.
Yep.
See? There are most things that we agree on. This is one of them we don't. I do not like mushrooms. I can't stand mushrooms. I'm going to add, in this case, this is 354 mils. If you're in the States, single batch, the small can of evaporated milk. Don't ask me how many ounces it is because I'm not looking. But the small can, and if you're in the States, you know what I'm talking about. If you're doubling it, 2 cans. I'm going to use about 2/3 of this can. I don't need this whole thing in here. So I'm going to use about 2/3 of it. And then we're going to add the spices. This is a must in my world. And Kelly actually found this at a, I think you said a Mexican store, Kel?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's probably not open.
This is very common in the States. We use this a lot. If you're in Canada and you want to try this, Kelly found it at a Mexican store. I'm just telling you. It's Tony's Escheries.
In Winkler.
What are we looking for?
Just one of these that I can
Oh,
whip my
okay.
fingers on. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, it is, I'm going to show you. Tony's Escheries. That's how you pronounce it. Sacheries. It's a Creole seasoning, Cajun seasoning. In the U.S., you're going about a tablespoon. Because I'm doubling this batch, I'm going to do 2. Trust me, that was a tablespoon, okay? And don't take a big whiff of it. Lord have mercy, y'all. Kevin, would you have me my drink, please? Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry about that, y'all. That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So, it's Cajun seasoning. This is dry mustard. Single batch. I would probably use about 1/2 to 3/4 of a teaspoon. This is a double batch. I'm going to do roughly a teaspoon here. Roughly. And I will eventually taste this and I can adjust it if I need to. But as you can see, if anybody that's watched my channel before, you already know I don't measure. I just don't. I kind of been doing this for so long, I have a good idea. And I know, for those of you that are never watching me cook, well, I don't measure. I try to give you the measurements so that you can if you need it, because not everybody's been doing this forever. I get a lot of beginner cooks on my channel, so anyway, bear with me. This is another difference, y'all. Look, for those of my state people, seasonings in bags. I have canisters, I have seasoning shakers, I have pop the lid and pour. Kind of strange. This is onion powder. 1 tablespoon for a single batch. 2 tablespoons for a double batch. And garlic powder. 1/2 tablespoon for a single, tablespoon for a double. And last but not least, some black pepper. This is going to be to taste. For this double, it's probably going to be about a tablespoon for me, roughly. But that's kind of to taste. You can also use white pepper if you don't want to see the pepper.
I have never bought white pepper.
I love white pepper. I'm going to kind of get these started to mix. This is going to go on the stove. And all you want to do is you put this on like a medium-low. You need to go low and slow on this because you don't want anything to burn. When it's all melted and all combined, then we'll come back. I'll add in the pasta and we'll show you how to get it in the oven. So, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. So the cheese sauce is done. It is very saucy. Kevin had a taste test. He approves. I don't know if Kelly wants a taste test. If she does, I'll give her one.
I don't want to until it's all done.
Kevin approved. So, in this pan, this is 2 pounds of elbow macaroni. Obviously, single batch would be 1 pound. This is pre-cooked. It's, the correct term is al dente. It's not quite 100% done. It's just, like if it were still in boiling water, to tell y'all what al dente means. If it were still in boiling water and I was boiling it to completion, it would need to go about another 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not the case. I'll just spray the towel over here and then I'll worry about it. So I'm going to get this in here. I'm just going to stir this around, get it mixed in with the sauce. I'm going to tell you at home I would use my hands. I'm just telling y'all. But for the sake of video, because people tend to freak out when you use your hands to cook.
Yep.
Y'all are going to freak out during meatloaf. You're just going to have to get over it. I'm just telling you now. I'll warn you ahead of time. But
Kevin always puts gloves on when he's doing the meatloaf.
it don't bother me sometimes. I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It don't bother me though. My hands wash.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a lot to mix up, but you really want to get it mixed thoroughly. You don't want any uncooked pasta or uncovered pasta. So, single batch, this would go into a 9x13 pan. Now, you can't eat it just like this. It's fully cooked. We like it baked. So, I'm going to put this in a roaster pan because it's big enough to hold all this. But in a single batch, this will go in a 9x13. I will tell you, if you're using glass, you want to spray a little oil on your glass or this will stick horribly to your glass. Metal, it's not such a big deal. My sous chef over here.
They're used to it with Kevin.
This should be really creamy. It almost looks like it has too much sauce. And it has to be that way.
There's
because
never too much sauce
when
with
it goes
pasta.
in the oven, and I think a common mistake a lot of people make, they don't put enough. And it's perfect when it goes in the oven, but it's going to be dry when it comes out. Because remember, that pasta's not all the way cooked, which means it's going to absorb some of this sauce. And you still want it creamy. So we're going to get all this in here. And we're gonna do the secret. And the first time I made it for some of my friends, they thought I was nuts until they tasted how well it goes together. You can do this with like plain old Lay's potato chips. You could do this with panko crumbs. You could use breadcrumbs. There's all kinds of choices, but my favorite, and in my house, y'all, it's Ritz crackers.
And it doesn't have to be name brand.
No, does not have to be name brand. Now, Ritz crackers come in a sleeve, but
Oh,
I know
really?
it's going to take this. Yeah, Ritz crackers come in a sleeve, like regular crackers.
No, ours come like that.
Oh, so I did it on purpose. I needed it to do that so I can get in.
Ours come in a bag.
No, they come in sleeves like crackers.
Not ours.
Wow, did y'all hear that, y'all? Their Ritz crackers comes in a bag.
Yes, we do.
Ours comes in sleeves just like saltines do.
Oh, no.
You get 4 per box.
Yeah.
Unless you get the family packs, and then it's 8, or you can go to Sam's and get the giant thing and it's 12. Now, I don't mash these like total shredded. I like to have a little bit of chunk because it's going to get in that sauce and it's going to get gooey. So to me, I'll show you. This is about what I want. I still got some chunks to it. Just going to spread this around. If I get some that are still a little too big when they come out, I'll just crumble it in my hands. Kelly's standing right next to this. She can smell it. I bet she'll tell you it smells really good. We have smell-o-vision.
As Oakland would say, num num num.
Num num num.
She got her first Build-A-Bear today
Awesome.
because she saw paw. She loves her Paw Patrol.
So now this will go covered. You want to cover this for about roughly 20 minutes or so, 20 to 25 minutes in a 350 degrees. Now, I don't know what
It's
that
same thing
equates
here.
to.
It's the same thing here.
Kel says it's the same thing here, 350 degrees. So for about 20 to 25 minutes till it's bubbly. Then you'll take the lid off. To go to another 10 to 15 minutes until that top browns and crisps up. And that's how you'll know it's done. So let me get all this stuff cleared up. We're gonna wait. We're gonna put this in at the same time with the meatloaf. So I'm gonna get all this cleared up, get the meatloaf mixed up, and I will show you how to do that. And then we'll put them both in the oven. So I'll be back. Alrighty, here we go. Meatloaf. This again is a double batch. Single batch, I'm gonna go over your ingredients. Single batch, 1 pound of hamburger, 1 pound of rolled breakfast sausage. If you can't find the rolled, you can use regular old breakfast sausage in the casing and just take it out of the casing, but you need 1 pound and 1 pound. 1 sleeve of saltine crackers. You'll need some Worcestershire sauce, 2 eggs, garlic powder, onion powder, a medium onion. I use Tony's in mine. This seasoning is to your taste. If you don't care for Tony's, you don't like Cajun seasoning, you put what you like in it. You can do this Italian style. You could do this. I've done a Mexican meatloaf where I've used cumin and chili powder, done taco seasoning. I mean, there's limitless. Then you're gonna need some chili sauce. It'll be where the ketchup is, usually top row. It says chili sauce. That's what you're gonna need. And you literally, y'all, this is dump, mix, and it gets ready. So, gonna I think that girl's phone rings more than anybody I've ever seen in my life. She's a popular girl. It would drive me nuts being on my phone that much, y'all. Just saying. I don't know about y'all, but it would drive me nuts. I'd be like putting my phone on vibrate or silent. Oh, I'm sorry, I was busy, I didn't hear you. I'm bad. I know. So, in this case, because I'm doubling it, 2 pounds ground beef. We did the conversions on this because this is in kilos. This is 375 kilograms. So to get 2 pounds, which is what we use, it's 2.5 of these. So I'm trying to do this for both of our Canadian and American friends. I'm trying, y'all. It's new for me. So, dump. And literally, all this just goes in here. And put the onion in here. This is a medium to large onion. If you're doing a single batch, just a small to medium onion would work. Unless you just really love onion and you want to put more onion than you have meat, then you go for it. This is 2 sleeve saltine crackers. As you can see, I've just crumbled them up. Fairly small pieces. If I see some come out too big, I'll break them up, but fairly small. I know a lot of people use breadcrumbs. I don't like the texture of breadcrumbs. That's just a personal thing for me, but my mom always made meatloaf this way too. So that's how I grew up making it, and it may be why I don't prefer the breadcrumb. It's possible, because this is how I've always had it. But I love this because it adds a little more flavor to it. Now you will notice I'm not adding any salt to this. And the reason is, these are saltine crackers. I'm also going to add Tony's. Tony's is salty. So if you're going to do this, do not add extra salt. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. If I had to guess, I start at this end of the pan. And I go around until it looks right. If I had to guess, did it again. On this large of a batch, sorry y'all, I would say, excuse me, a good 2 tablespoons. I knew that was coming. 4 eggs, because this is a double batch. Some black pepper. This is going to be to taste. I'd probably put about a teaspoon. We're going to put some Worcestershire sauce. In a single batch, I do about 5 shakes. In this double, around 10. Probably roughly a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half, kind of depending on the flavor profile you like. We're going to do some onion powder. This is a double batch. So we're going to do a tablespoon and a half. And we've about 3/4 of a tablespoon in a single. And on the garlic, about a tablespoon. Half a teaspoon would go in the other. And now, this is one of my favorite things to put. Now, I know people do a lot of different things with meatloaf. You could use ketchup. You could use tomato sauce. You could not put anything. I often don't put anything. But I'm going to put chili sauce. In this case, just a little bit, because I need the rest of this jar for the glaze. That is probably 1/4 cup, maybe. Just enough to moisten this meat. Now, for those of my kitchen warriors out there that can't stand hands in food, look away. I'm just telling you now, because the best way to mix up meatloaf is with your hands. And I see people trying to use a spoon. It will take you 30 minutes. And it'll never get mixed completely. So, if you're squeamish, look away. So, I'm just going to get in here. I start turning this over. I start mixing it together. Squish. Yes, it's squishing between your fingers, people. It's okay. I believe personally that the best tool in the kitchen is your hands. And that's just my personal belief. I've always thought that. And you just keep mixing. Now, I know I heard people, good thing I saw that, huh? I've heard people say that, don't overlook eat your meatloaf, it'll get tough. I've never had that happen, ever. So, I don't know if they're not putting enough moisture, if they're not doing something different than I do. I've never had tough meatloaf. And I mix it until it's thoroughly mixed. Because again, I don't want a big chunk of sausage like that. I want it all mixed together. I want it blended. So, you just keep going until you get it. Like every time I flip it over, I find another piece of hamburger or a piece of sausage. But I want it blended together and mixed well. Now, as for me, I will taste a tiny, tiny bit of this. I know there's raw egg. I know there's raw pork. I'm not going to grab much of that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
But I need to make sure my seasonings are right. Now, once you do this a few times, you probably will know what you like and what you don't. But in this case, I'm cooking for people that aren't normally me. And I know Lynn and Dorothy don't like over spicy and they don't like too much. So I'm trying to make sure I get a good blend for them. But I think that's pretty good. And I mean, literally the tiniest bite. So good. So, if you have loaf pans and you want to do these in loaf pans, this will make two. In this case, I'm just going to make them on one big sheet pan. You can do a regular one on a sheet pan. You don't have to do it in a loaf. I don't know. I think that's how it got its name, because it was traditionally made in a loaf pan. But it doesn't have to be. So I'm just going to take this and start to form it into a rectangle. Now, cooking this, it cooks at the same temp as the mac and cheese, so it's going to go in at 350. Depending on how you form it, how you shape it, can make a difference in your cooking times, okay? This one, I'm going yay deep, so 3 inches maybe, 2 to 3 inches deep, maybe a little less, I'm not sure. This is going to take about 40 to 45 minutes at 350, and then I'm going to pull it out, and I will bring you back at that point. We're going to make a glaze to go on top of this. So, this will be going in the oven along with the mac and cheese. Again, mac and cheese, 20 to 25 minutes so it's bubbly. Pull it out, take the cover off, put it back, and let it go till it's crispy. Okay? This, I'm going to put this in for 45 minutes. I'm going to pull it out and I'll put the glaze on, and it'll go another 10 to 15 minutes when it's done, and then supper will be done by then.
So good.
So, that's meatloaf. Get this in the oven. I'll bring you back when we put the glaze on.
All right, there is the plates dished up. Okay, so you sound like Oakland.
Oh, this is good.
Okay, so try the other stuff too.
Yes, the mac and cheese is that good. It's my favorite recipe. I tell everybody, if you really have this once and you make it once, how easy it is, you won't make box again.
It is good.
I like this too.
Cabbage.
Wow. Just for the record, this is how cabbage should be cooked.
Not
it should still have
soggy.
a little bit of crunch to it. It should not be soggy. Just saying. Wow.
How's your?
Good.
Yum yum.
What about you? You see he's eating and not talking.
I normally do not eat cooked cabbage. But this has actually got a nice flavor.
That's how cabbage should be cooked.
All right, we'll be back for dessert.
You have to pick one up.
I would have to pick up if I still can't play. My train goes up, and then the next person has to satisfy it until somebody plays on that double.
So you need a 9 or a 7.
Can't play on his train?
Not yet.
Not unless
Well, hurry the hell up.
Oh, believe me, people have tried. Play on different other.
So Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, the problem is I have that, but I don't have one to go with it.
It doesn't matter.
You have to play it.
to play it. That's the only tile you have to play. You have to play it, and then you have to pick a tile.
Here.
Okay, so then you pick one. And if you get a 7, then great.
No.
Then you
Okay.
put your train
Put
here.
your choo-choo up.
Now Len,
I have to play it.
yeah.
So that has to satisfy.
Now if he didn't, it would come to me.
Yeah. And I would have to pick up
Okay.
if I didn't have one. But it's just so happening I have one. But now I can't play on yours.
Did I tell you Kelly was cheating last night when we were playing a game? Did I tell you?
Was she?
Uh-huh. I had 8 points and she wrote 6 down.
Yeah, you got to watch her on that.
Really?
Aw.
So either a 7 or a 9. And if you don't have either, you pick a tile.
You know damn well I don't have either. And he knew that damn well.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Not really.
Okay.
Gotta play on my own now.
You gotta pick up again.
Here, we'll just slide these over here. Y'all keep playing and we'll just...
Donnie, if she really bugs you that much, let there be comfort in there's a lot of woods between here and North Bay.
Sure. True.
Oh yeah, a lot of wood and lakes. Okay, my turn.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, I don't want to.
Oh,
That's mine, lady.
Oh, you're right.
you get it?
Well, sort of. Okay, so now
Wow.
you could play on mine if you have a 12.
Well, thank God.
It's gonna come down a little way.
All I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cap.
Where's my train? Oh,
I gave
How
up
did
on
that
even making
get
a
over?
train. We'll just see what
no, I'm
plays.
trying to figure out how that tile ended up over there. Next, 3.
Well, I didn't have
Yeah,
one of them.
like- yeah. However you want. Yeah, there you go. And then just start trying to build off of.
But if I do that, I don't have another one of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
If I do
Oh,
that...
thanks,
There you
Kelly.
go.
You're
You got it.
welcome.
She's just sorting her train.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You got it. There.
I got a green. Now I have through my train up there. I got a green box.
So this is the time that where tiles don't fit in your train to dump them on other piles, like on the community or his.
So like that one. Right?
Yep. Yeah, if it doesn't fit in your train, get rid of it.
That's rude.
No.
I don't want to hear it, miss. I've got 3 dominoes and I've got a dozen. Please.
Yeah.
Well,
Some people are so
around-
Oh, you
self-centered.
gotta be. Oh,
Ooh.
oh, good.
Oh,
That's
too
it.
bad.
And another H.
Hey, I've got a 3, but I cannot satisfy.
Oh, really?
you jerk.
That screws her train up too. If she has it.
No.
Maybe not.
You have a
So
3.
you
You
have to play a
on the
3.
3
You have a 3 by itself.
because I didn't.
Oh, that's
I
fine.
couldn't satisfy it.
I just got to figure out which 3 I want to play. Hang on.
Normally the one with the higher point value.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah, but
'cause-
don't. No, you don't.
But
Want
it doesn't...
Don't screw your train up to do it.
Well, because see, that's the thing. If I play that and she
Oh.
takes her train off, then I'm stuck with that thing again and nowhere to play it.
Yeah, you're gonna get stuck with it anyways. You're better off to play.
Because my thought was like that one
Well,
was
you
the next
can.
highest one.
It's really, but she's only got 3 left. I only have 3 left. And that's a higher point value than that.
Okay. Works for me.
Oh, yeah.
See, I told you she's going to make me play something I had to think.
Yeah.
They won't let me play non-thinking ones because I think them.
Should have done Uno No Mercy. I like that one.
Oh.
Have you played that one?
No, but I know how to play Uno, so it wouldn't have been too hard to figure that one out.
Oh, no.
And I've watched y'all play it millions of times.
Yeah. Oh, it's a crazy game.
It's your go.
So 7, 7, or 3, or 3.
Or 3. Or I could just play a 3.
If you got another one that doesn't fit, and I know you do, dump it on his. That one. On his. Yeah.
There's too many dots. My eyes don't want to focus.
Dang it. Did you have to do that?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, it's short-lived.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
That's really too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Ah. I'm gonna put this one back. My train is coming back.
Oh, pooey.
I get to sleep in tomorrow. Yay. Well, kind of.
With
dogs
your
sleep.
2 and mine?
Yeah, no, my 2 will sleep.
They do. They are amazing.
And you know what? With Brody there, no, Brody will sleep too.
He will.
Yeah.
Especially if you put him out before he goes to bed.
Put him out? I'm not putting your dog down.
We didn't say down. We said out.
Oh, down and out?
Down and out. Yeah.
Oh, that's a 2.
This is my steel. Did we tell you about my steel?
Oh my gosh.
I drink with one of these at home, but I couldn't take it through the airport and all that, right? My cancer survivor one that I have.
Oh.
But I like the 40 ounce and I like the handle because when my hands hurt, it's easy for me, even if my hands hurt, I don't have to hold it and grip it. So I knew I was going to pick one up for the trip here and drive it across. So I went to Walmart. This was $15.97, I think. But when I rang it up on clearance for $7.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
Now I have to pick another one up.
thanks.
Needed nothing.
Thanks, Dorothy.
Anytime, Kevin. Need nothing
Yeah.
that you already played. Oh yeah, that works.
Oh, that one's awful.
Oh, that one's not good. Grr. Oh! Kevin has his train up.
Back off, lady. Oh, you jerk.
Really,
I
Kevin?
didn't realize that. I could have got rid of my big
Oh,
ones too, but
no.
well, I'll do it another way.
Yeah.
Really? There you go. It's not where I wanted to play though.
Dottie G. Once again, you can't mind your own business.
I was trying, but I was cornered.
This
We
is
got
a
more
habit.
tile- we got
This-
more
this
tiles
is a used
here.
habit of hers.
Got more tiles here.
Oh, well, my train stays up.
Okay, you got a blank
Oh, yeah.
or a, oh, for your own. Aha. There you go, Kevin.
Oh, geez, thanks.
Well, this worked quite nicely for me.
So the time I want you to play on there, you don't play. Lady, you are a pain in my butt.
No.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Oh, nice.
Look at
Oh,
you.
she's learning. Okay. All right. Ay, 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 ay.
10, 6, or 6.
Or choo-choo.
Yep.
Choo choo.
Choo, 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 choo.
Now you play that one.
Yep.
Oh, I should play there.
Currently, the odds of playing this one are like slim to
Over
none.
there, please. Thank you. What's that?
I said currently the odds of playing the one I have left are slim to none.
Next.
Oh no.
That works.
You don't want that one. That's for sure. Oh yay.
Are you out?
No. She's got
No.
tile,
Oh, it's a double.
though. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
She
help
just-
you, Dorothy.
Screwed us.
I
My
could have
last
gone
row.
out.
Mine stays up. If you can, no,
No, it has to be
you have to
satisfied.
satisfy that. If you
Oh, I
don't
can't do
have
that.
it, there's no tiles left. Put your train on.
So they're all used. So the game's done.
The game's done. You count. what
Kelly,
you have.
I would have been out. I would have been out.
Oh well.
So would I. But I only picked up.
See how she
Okay, you're the star. So, Kevin, you want to tell her what she's got there?
She got dessert.
works for me.
So those are Nanaimo bars and a butter tart.
That's not what Kelly called them.
No.
No,
I
she
know.
called Nanaimo bars.
I never say it. Right.
Nanaimo.
Yeah, I know. So these
Well, I
are
love chocolate, so we'll leave it for last.
these
Okay.
are both typical Canadian. Like these are from BC.
So we had an American
Well,
supper and a Canadian
The
dessert.
Nanaimo bars are from BC.
That's what I said. These.
Yeah, but people can't. Good golly, dear. People can't see you pointing at the Nanaimo bar when the camera's not
It's
pointing
gooey.
at it.
That is rich.
Yep.
That's too rich.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
It's good, but it's rich.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost pecan pie rich.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You can't go wrong with chocolate.
No.
Almost reminds me of Boston cream pie. Only firmer. It's not creamy like Boston cream pie.
Yeah.
But the flavor,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
Mm.
coconut.
Yeah.
You get coconut kind of at the end.
Yeah.
And I love coconut.
So you would tell everybody else in the States, yes?
That one, yes. That one you better really like sweet.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's way, way sweet.
Yeah.
Way sweet.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. All right. So there you go. Southern dinner and a Canadian dessert. All right. Okay. That's it for today because we're getting on the road. First thing Saturday morning. So
Yeah.
we'll see you later. Bye-bye.